Good morning, everyone. My name is Danny, and I'm a very first time bikini competition prepper. That means I've never been up on stage. I am currently cutting down or shredding down in order to be up on stage for the very first time. I've been preparing for this show consistently probably since December, January of this year when I got my coach Molly Larson. And I have been training in the gym by myself before that since I was probably in 8th grade. So inconsistently through high school and college, had some health issues, some thyroid issues, some metabolic muscle issues, but that hasn't stopped me from consistently hitting my macros as best I can every day. For those who don't know, macros are your carbohydrates, your proteins, and your fats. So my coach Molly sends me every week what I'm supposed to be hitting, and so we are using the food and those macros as the building blocks and my fuel for the week and for my exercises. And then so in between those macros and in between hitting the gym 6 days a week, yes, 6 days a week, I have been able to successfully start prepping down for my very first competition. And I've had a lot of people ask me, what am I doing to be successful with the weight loss? Hey, I'm interested in doing this. And I thought that I just wanted to start recording my journey since I'm 13 weeks away from my first big NPC show. So this is my first little segment, and I will start to have topics and things and answer people's questions and help those get into the sport as I'm just beginning into the sport. And I'll share my excellent triumphs and my scary stories and my friends on here. I have Haley, who works out with me almost every single day, bless her soul, at Doc's Gym, which is managed and run by Molly, which is amazing. Molly Larson, she is a godsend. She's fabulous. And then I have a friend Lexi who's doing these shows too. And I have probably a good 3 to 5 other girls who are in the process of preparing. And I think one of my biggest things today is that I want to let you guys know that to think of doing a show, and this is from the great words of Andrew and Molly as well, they do things in such a different way that it is literally incredible. They believe in the longevity of the athlete during these shows, and they believe in the overall health and well-being before, during, and after the actual competitions. So these competitions are not easy on the body and on your every day-to-day hormones. I currently work as a registered nurse in the burn intensive care unit here in Duluth. So I do have a fair amount of understanding as to the body's pathophysiological processes, but Molly and Andrew are the real professionals here in this game. So I'm here to share with you all the information I've been able to learn from them, and hopefully we can get started here. So again, with what I was last saying, that people assume that a 3-month prep or a 12-week prep for a show is what you need to do. That's not the way it works. So basically, a lot of the coaches I've talked to or the generic bikini prep coach will basically cut your carbs down so low and everything down so low, and the weight comes off fast, but you have zero energy. Your body completely rejects everything after the show, and then you rebound weight gain because your entire metabolism and your hormones are just beyond fried. So Molly and Andrew's way, and how I've been able to slowly drop the weight, is by taking a longer prep season, which is a newer idea in the bikini prep world and the body competition world, or the physique competitions, because these are physique shows. You aren't just putting on a bikini and it's whoever. No, we lift hard, and I can guarantee you A lot of the bikini girls, don't underestimate them because their name or their whatever their title is bikini. Because my coach, she can out deadlift probably pound for pound 90% of the population. Yeah, so she's amazing. So it's really understanding that this is not just a 3-month, oh, I'm gonna get skinny. No, that's not the way it works. If you want to prep down for a show, it is seriously a commitment. You need to put in a solid, probably at least, I recommend from my personal experience, about a year of putting on muscle, getting used to being in the gym and building that base muscle, and then considering prepping down for a show. Your metabolism has to be in a really good place. Your mind has to be in an even better place, because really this game, to me, is 90% mental. I literally just got off ICU orientation and I was trying to cut down for my first show, and it took me 8 weeks to drop the weight I literally just lost in 4 weeks. And I will get more into details on my macros and on my lifts, but the overall idea of my first segment here is that do not expect to look like the professionals on stage in 3 months. It's not going to happen. These people have worked their asses off for probably 5 to 7 years, weight training, counting their macros on and off season for half a decade. So this is something you really want to do. It is an entire lifestyle change. Please remember that, and remember that to pick a safe coach. And if you have any questions on picking a safe coach, ask myself or Molly, who I will tag in here, and Andrew as well, because your health and your longevity is what matters most. Of course, I'm a nurse, so I'm a little biased, but remember, sustainability is important. All right, until next time. Thanks. Bye.